Hello everyone. Today we are going to explore Sitecore extensions, which is one of the popular browser extension for Sitecore. I've been using this tool from past 2 years. I really love this tool and it helps me very much with my day-to-day activities. Let's look at some of its features. I have I've already installed extension and I already upgraded this to latest version 3.3. And I am on a home item or any item for that matter. If you observe here, there is a collapse option which can collapse all the field sections, and expand option which can expand all the fields. And there is a search for fields. We can search for particular fields. If you observe here, I just search for content and it's shown me content field. Close this. And if I want to navigate to particular field definition, I can navigate using this. Like click on go to field, it will navigate to directly field definition. This is really useful when we are working with Helix implementations, because we know with Helix implementation we get like a lot of inherited templates, and we are not quite sure particular field is defined in which template. But this helps in finding it very quickly. Let's go back to our home and reset field actually reset the field value to standard values. This is already at the standard value. Let's quickly do finished. I clicked on save. Now it is not there at the standard values, but if I want to reset, I can just reset the field to standard value. So click save, and let me show you. Go to data source options. So there is a change frequency, right? Here you have daily, always, and all these values options, drop list values. If you want to check actual source of these values, we can go to data source, and here it would be like all these NMs options. Let's go back, and if I click, if we want to check particular field, maybe just go to navigation. Here there is a link caption in navigation, but we want to see actual field name of it. So if I click on this, it will show us actual field name. This would be the field name, and if I click once again, it will show us the field title, which is a readable format for the content authors, but underline this is actual field name. This is very useful for the developers, and that quite covers fields and field sections. Now, if we see the content tree, just imagine if you are working on only style guide site, and there might be a ton of sites defined, and I only want to scope it to this tree. I can use the scope feature. So you can right click and see the scope. It will only show you the style guide site, everything under style guide. And if I want to descope, I can just click descope and it will show you the full tree. I can close this now and open again. Also, whenever if I want to open all the items under tree at a single instance, which is a useful feature, is auto tree, like auto tree expand. So if I click on home, if you observe here, until unless if there is only one child, it will keep opening. It will keep expanding automatically. This is also one of the time saving feature, I would say. And that covers pretty much in this space. Next one would be in Experience Editor. I've already opened style guide homepage in Experience Editor. If you click on here, like if you observe here, you can click on the toggle. So it will hide all those tabs and it will literally open the full page. I can toggle back. This is one of the useful feature. And next one would be I'm going to show you is database names. So extension shows you the database names here in the top bar with the database colors. By default, master and core will show in a black color, web will show you um, web will show you with red color. So let me go to desktop mode and quickly web. If you observe here, this is in web. If I switch back to master, I can switch to master database. These colors are configurable. I will show you in a moment how to configure these colors. And we have covered most of these features, small one. But one very important feature for Sitecore extension is launcher. So if I click on control and space, it will open like a command line utility where we can navigate to any of the pages, maybe show config page or any other tree media library or market control panel or any of these items. So let's navigate to show config. If you select and enter, it will load the show config page in this tab itself. If you want to load it in another tab, we can just quickly click on control and enter. I clicked on control and enter. So it is opening show config.aspx. Let it open a moment. Open. Yeah, it opened. We can just browse and we can navigate. And if I click on here, I can navigate to content editor once again. So it opened in content editor. Now let's see if I want to see the display name. There are a lot of commands available. So it can just show you display name. If we want to see maybe publish item. So publish item it's shown. If I want to show publish site, or I can also show you the publish site. And if I want to toggle between standard fields and raw values buckets, I can show. If I want to show standard fields, if you observe here, it is selected and it is shown standard fields. Collapse all the standard fields. We can toggle again like standard fields. It unselected. If you want to see the raw values, it is showing raw values. If you want to hide the raw values, you can raw values hide. If you want to hide the content tree, we can hide, we can show back, we can toggle back. Like this, there are a lot of commands available which we can do with this command line utility. The next is I am going to show you the options which are available to configure all these features. Let's click here, the extension, and click on these options. Main advantage with this extensions is everything is configurable. So if you see all these features, everything can be like if you want to show the database enabled, if you want to show the database name or not, you can enable or disable it. I'm going to show you one option like database colors. As I was telling, colors are mapped here. We can just select different color for web, different color for master, different color for core. This is everything is configurable here, or if you want to remove, we can remove it. And next is links. We can add our own custom links to the extensions. So I've already added style guide. So and option here, and also new tab. So this will, as soon as if we add one more new, we add new link here. If we go here and we select style, this will show us a style guide option here. If you click on it, it will open in a new tab as a configured to new tab. Also, it will open. It will also give us the option here, style guide, as a command line utility as well. So style guide. That covers pretty much all the features part of a style guide. And a big thanks to Alan. He is the one who has developed this Chrome extension. This is a open source extension, as well as this is also available for both Chrome as well as Mozilla as well. But Mozilla is only self-hosted, so there is a blog about it why it was self-hosted. Uh, but Chrome is directly we can select and install it from here. And also the first version is like released like in 2016, and very recently, like 10 days back, released latest version 3.3. Also, code is, as I said, code is open source. We can contribute. Once again, big thanks to Alan. This tool has been helping me from long time. I hope this helps you as well. Check it out and install and try this tool. Thank you for watching, and see you in next video. Bye.